So you just said that you beatboxed that. We can tell that to the people who couldn't hear when the music was going. You know what I'm saying? So you said you beatboxed it, and Eddie Paper made the beat off your beatbox?
Yeah, they turned it into music. I tell them to turn it into music, do your thing, you know. Him and my boy, God, I forgot his name. His name is James, man. I grew up with him. We went to school together and everything. But they did it together.
Wow.
He brought his beat machine and everything, you know what I'm saying? James did, and they knocked it down, man, and they put it all together for me, man, right then and there, like 30 minutes, man. It didn't even take long, you know, and I already knew the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I don't go to the studio too much, you know, without knowing the lyrics. Like, you know, I think I did that time when me and you went or whatever, because it was kind of last minute, but most of the time I take my time to study. You know what I'm saying? Because it saves you money and time.
Right. So you and Eddie Paper was like Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones.
Yeah, we still like that to this day. Yeah, we still.
The beatbox, and then he had put it in the instrument.
Well, he actually did. I got a track. I got a video called "Do It Like This," and I rapped to my beatbox.
Wow.
And he recorded that too. You know what I'm saying? You know, and he did the video too.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because he's one of my videographers too, is Eddie Paper. Yeah, him, Honcho. I got another dude named Joe McAllister now. You know, Earth 7 do a lot of directing in my videos too sometimes. And I also got a jam coming out with Medusa. Medusa and Earth 7. It should be out next month.
Wow.
Yeah, we just completed it and everything.
And I heard that he got you in some movies or something, right?
Yeah, I'm in Santos Negros and what is it? Ghetto Gospel.
Ghetto Gospel.
Yeah.
Now, are those long films or short films?
No, they long films. They just independent films.
Independent films. Where can people check them out?
Tubi or YouTube.
Tubi or YouTube.
Yeah, Tubi or YouTube. Santos Negros and Ghetto Gospel.
Ghetto Gospel.
Yeah, yeah, Ghetto Gospel.
Now, is there violence, nudity? What should we expect?
No, ain't none of that. Matter of fact, they both kind of, how can you say, divine sin, you know.
Evangelical?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
To a point, but in a hip hop sense.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, in the hip hop sense, and then there's a little bit of, well, I know that the Santos Negros is kind of like, it's a mixture of, you could say good and bad, you know, drug dealing or whatever, studio, and a little bit of shooting or whatever, but it's all mixed into one.
Okay,
you know what I'm
so
saying?
You're telling the story.
You get to see the light in all the darkness. And you get to see the darkness in the light too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get to see both.
This is why he was the perfect guest.
Yeah, you know, so
perfect
yeah,
guest.
you know. So I mean, you know, and that's how I am I look at myself like that to the music myself. I see myself as a light in all this darkness.
Right.
And the reason why I say that, because if you notice, I don't cuss when I rap.
Right.
And if I do say anything, it's the same stuff you can say on TV.
Right.
Because I keep up with the FEC and all that. When I can't say, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not, you know, it makes me more marketable.
And you're more crafty with you say.
Yes, and then I've always, it actually makes me stand out. Like, you know what I'm saying, I got a song out with KRS-One and Mr. Loco, you know, and Dope Fresh the Don, and my boy KG the Star, you know.
That's Wanna Leave, right?
Yep, Wanna Leave, yeah. And if you notice, I don't cuss on that.
Right.
But nobody cussing on that, which is cool. I was so happy, because usually, you know, when I have people, you know, feature on my stuff, I never tell them what to do, because I want them to be themselves. I like them to stay authentic, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I'm going to do, so might as well, you know, do your thing too. And then it always come out, but it always come out good. It always come out together, because you get to see more than one side. And that's what I like about a lot of my music now, when I listen to it, is that you get to see the you know what I'm saying, the dark and the light. All the time, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool. I love it. I love it because, and ain't nothing perfect. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing perfect and nothing like that. So I try to make sure I display that to the fullest extent. You know what I mean? Nobody perfect. You know, some folks out here gonna express themselves the way they want to, and they got the right to. That's what I went to Desert Storm and all that stuff for. I fought for this.
Exactly.
Yeah, I fought for this. So I want them to be themselves. You know what I mean? That's what I did it for. So that's all I have to say on that part anyway.
Again.
That's right.
I'm very glad you were able to stick around.
Say, nah. I thought he was going to ask some more questions.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Bring
No, what were you about to say? What did you say?
He was going to try to play another video.
What did you have?
Take him home.
Take him home.
Oh, we gotta go there.
Oh, okay, we can do it. Let's go.
We gotta do that.
Okay.
Okay, so
I do appreciate you coming out.
Yeah, much love, man, baby.
I do.